Folks, as promised, we're going to be bringing on Matt Taibbi, who is an independent journalist who helped expose the Twitter files. Now, the more I travel around the country, the more I realize that even though I live and eat and breathe all of the garbage that is weaponized government, it's not necessarily the thing that all of you wake up and think about. You have other important things to do, like go to work and make a living and maybe make your kids dinner. Maybe you're still cleaning up after the holidays. So today we're going to give you a little taste of something that is absolutely terrifying. There's almost no other way to say it. The Twitter files were one of the first looks at the mechanized apparatus sitting behind the curtain that the federal government was used to censor and change election outcomes and public opinion. This kind of goes back to what happened in November of 2022. So we're now 1 year away. We're looking back in retrospective, and we're seeing a couple of crazy things happen. Number one, Elon Musk, the world's richest man, put billions of his own dollars, over $40 billion, to buy a platform that seemed like it was losing money. That platform he envisioned as being the town hall and the public square for people to come out and have active and reasonable discourse. But like so many conservatives experienced, and I think Elon Musk saw the Babylon Bee, a conservative satire site, experienced, the throttling and the way that data was being manipulated in real time and the way that it was actually being used to change the opinion of our public concerned him. And so he got involved. On November the 28th of 2022, he actually finalized the purchase of this. He bought Twitter. And then he did something that nobody does. He said, here's my brand new toy. Here's my brand new car. I'm going to throw the keys to a couple of investigative journalists and see if they can ride the tires off this thing. And they did. He let them in behind the curtain, probably against the advice of many attorneys, which we're going to find out of exactly what that looked like from one of the men who did it. And they just started digging. He said, your gumshoes, your blue collar type, original OG investigative journalist, you want to go find the story. I'm going to give you the biggest story in this country right now. And I'm going to let you look. Now, nobody else is doing this, by the way. The reason the Twitter files are so interesting is because they're unique. You didn't see the Google files, and you didn't see the YouTube files, or anyone else saying, hey, you know what? Why don't you just come into our house? We're going to go step outside on the porch and see what kind of things you could do. That's actually what the federal government does. That's what my job used to be as a federal agent. We take you outside, and then we go look through all your stuff, and we find out what crimes you've committed. But Elon Musk took this bold step because, number one, he bought all the liabilities of it, but he also wanted to clean his house. And the second thing is that he was trying to live up to the principles. I think we can agree on that. Whether you like Elon Musk, whether you think he's the savior of humanity, or whether you think he's sitting out there and ready to put an implant in all of your brains, which obviously is one of the technologies he's working on. Regardless of how you feel about the man, the contribution of $44 billion to even the lip service of free speech. And Twitter has its problems, no doubt about it. They've been describing it as a layer cake or a tiramisu where the layers kind of bleed between each other and the code is apparently disastrous. But he was able to clean house, get rid of an incredible amount of people from the staff, and they're slowly making it a bigger and bigger free speech platform. Now, those of us who have been on the growth end of things, because I actually only joined Twitter just before Elon Musk bought it. So I've experienced growth that many conservatives never get to see. It takes them years and years to build a platform. I've got over 100,000 followers on there, and I've only been doing this for a year. And for what it's worth, I hate social media. I don't even want to be on social media. It's one of those necessary evils if you're going to go out there. I use it literally to keep the FBI from knocking down my door because they know that I'll live stream it, and there's a power in this sort of thing. But the fact that the man went out there and opened his dirty laundry drawer and let people that he didn't know, and you'll hear about this in just a second, like he didn't even know these people. It's not like he had a long personal relationship with them and they had all these shackles. They opened it up much to the chagrin of the attorneys. And what we also found out was that the embedded number of people who we will call deep state operatives or administrative state operatives is shocking. It's actually quite incredible. There are so many people that have come out of either the CIA, the NSA, and the FBI to go and take up jobs in all of these data companies. You think that the product is social media so you could share information. In reality, how are they making money? They're making money by selling off your data, your behaviors, and targeting you with ads, which isn't necessarily a bad deal. Nobody should be scared of that. But the idea that all of that data is housed somewhere, it is disconcerting that the people that are inside of our federal government, the intelligence services, that spend all of their time dealing in information and data, have found the biggest depositories that actually make the federal government blush with how efficient and capable they are of grabbing it. It's worth noting that when you hear people talk about the information industrial complex or the censorship industrial complex, we're talking about actors within the administrative state who work in the intelligence community that are used to using data for power. Every single industrial complex uses something for power, whether it be military might or financial needs, or in this case, data. When they have this and they're using this kind of thing for power, it should scare the living hell out of you. And we're going to bring on somebody who was the first man behind the curtain to kind of look into it and have him explain to us not only what he discovered, but where he's seen this type of power and this kind of abuse before. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. It's the second day of Christmas. Yeah, that's right. It was first the partridge in a pear tree. Now we're on to 2 turtle doves. What's better than 2 turtle doves? How about the gift of feeling good again? Here's an idea. Try Relief Factor. It's the gift that helps people relieve pain and feel good once again. Seems pretty straightforward. Relief Factor is a daily supplement that helps your body fight back against pain. 100% drug-free. Relief Factor was developed by doctors searching for an alternative to pain medication. Relief Factor uses a unique formula of natural ingredients like turmeric and omega-3s, that my wife's always trying to sneak into my smoothies, to help reduce or eliminate everyday aches and pains that you might be experiencing. Whether it's neck, back, joint, muscle pain, Relief Factor can help you feel better. And unlike pills that simply mask your pain for a short period of time, Relief Factor helps support your body's natural response to inflammation. So you'll feel better all day, every day. See how Relief Factor can help you with their 3-week quick start program. It's under $20, only $19.95, and it comes with a Relief Factor Feel Better or your money-back guarantee. So why not give it a try? ReliefFactor.com, there's 2 F's in there, or call 1-800-4-RELIEF. That's 1-800-4-RELIEF. When you feel the difference, you know it works.